The dream began in a place that felt bigger than any market, any store, or any building I had ever seen. It was a massive shop, bright and filled with shelves that stretched endlessly into the distance. The air inside carried the smell of new things: clothes, shoes, food, tools, everything a person could ever want in life. It did not feel like an ordinary shop. It felt like a place where people came to choose their destiny. At the entrance, there was a staircase. Out of respect for the place, I removed my slippers and left them neatly by the side. They were old slippers, worn out, faded, and soft from years of walking. But they were mine. They carried the dust of my journey, the memory of every road I had walked, every struggle I had survived. I stepped into the shop barefoot. Inside, everything looked promising. I moved from one section to another, looking at things I felt I might finally afford. For the first time, it felt like life was opening up before me. But after some time, I decided to step outside again, and that was when everything changed. I reached the staircase, and my slippers were gone. At first, I thought I had forgotten where I placed them. I looked left. Nothing. I looked right. Still nothing. My heart began to beat faster. Those slippers were old, yes, but they were the only ones I had. Without them, I could not walk comfortably. Without them, I would have to step on hot ground, sharp stones, and dirty roads. It felt like someone had stolen my path. Before I could even think of what to do, a lady inside the shop rushed toward me. She looked serious, like someone who already knew what had happened. "Come," she said. "I know who took it." She led me to the side of the shop where a man was sitting quietly. He had a face that looked exactly like that of Mr. Ibu. That same funny, innocent, almost foolish expression. He sat there as if he knew nothing about what was happening. The lady pointed at him. "Ask him," she said. I stepped closer. "Where are my slippers?" He looked at me with wide eyes and shook his head. "I don't know anything about slippers," he replied. His voice sounded calm, but something inside me said he was lying. The lady did not move. She stood there firmly, like someone who had seen the truth already. "Tell him to bring it out," she said again. I looked at the man once more. "Please," I said. "Those slippers are mine. They may be old, but they belong to me." He kept denying it. "No, no, not me," he said, smiling like a harmless man. But the pressure in the air grew heavier. It felt as if the walls themselves were watching him, as if the shop, this strange place of destiny, did not tolerate lies. After a moment, his face changed. The smile disappeared. Slowly, he reached beside him and pulled out something hidden near his seat. It was my slippers. Old, worn, soft, exactly the way I had left them. He held them out almost reluctantly, like someone forced to return what did not belong to him. In that moment, I felt something deeper than relief. It felt like justice. Not the loud, angry kind, but the quiet, spiritual kind. The kind where truth exposes lies without shouting. The kind where what belongs to you finds its way back, even when someone tries to steal it. I took the slippers and held them in my hands. They were not expensive. They were not beautiful, but they carried my story. And nobody, no matter how clever, how foolish, or how deceptive, could keep them from me. As I put them back on my feet, I realized something. The shop was not just a shop. The slippers were not just slippers. And the man was not just a man. The dream was showing me a truth. In life, some people may try to steal your journey, your identity, or your destiny, but what is truly yours will always return to you, even if it is old, even if others laugh at it, even if it looks worthless to the world. Because sometimes the things we think are small are the very things that carry our power, and no thief can keep them for long. If this story spoke to you, please like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment.